today we want to do a bit of work exploring the idea of a student support service and how it works with people. You've been asked to set up a new student support service in a university. And so first of all, each group will be a student support service in a university. First of all, I was interested when we went to Bonn at how they'd set it up. It was different to other spaces in the university because they had the plants there. They had the comfortable chairs there. They'd obviously given some thought to how they should set it up. So in your teams, and you can use the spaces you want. We've got more space over here, so you might want to give yourself a bit more space. Just decide how you might set up a space, a room, which is your student support service. So you could decide how you want the chairs, whether you want some pictures on the walls, you can take some flip chart paper, you can do signs, you can set it up exactly as you want, that you think might be, I suppose, a kind of comfortable environment for people to come in. You've got a bit of a problem because these chairs are a bit sort of, you've only got these high tables and these high chairs, but if you can try and just pin things up or use anything in the room that you want to create a nice space for your student office, student support service office. Okay.
And this office helps them to fix their problems. Yes.
Welcome to our beautiful office.
Here we are giving help from everyone to everyone.
And there are no penalty questions.
We have coffee and cookies for free.
And smiles. You will find the help you need.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to Student Support. We have
Comfortable places for you.
And a safe place waiting for you.
A drink always available.
And we will always listen.
And we will always talk to you.
We're here to solve problems, however small they may be.
I came here.
I'm Abdullah. I will be your assistant through your study. I will provide you all the support you need, like accommodation, making your schedule, and provide you a success in your study.
Welcome. I can help you in psychology.
Hello, I am Sevgi and I am here for checking every time your email you're asking your questions.
Hi, I'm Heike and we have some events here and I can help to make a party or an event or a meeting with somebody of your friends.
They help me during my studies. You can also come here.
Right. Could you think about, get a sheet of paper like this and write down, one of the things they told us in Bonn last week is that sometimes parents can have concerns about their children coming to university. Sometimes maybe they're even a bit overprotective. I'm just wondering what kind of questions you think parents might ask when they're thinking about their child possibly coming to your university. What questions might they have? What concerns might they have? So just take a sheet and just anything that occurs to you, write it down. When you've got some questions, discuss in your groups, how would you answer them? What kind of answer, how would you answer them to reassure people that their child will be fine, secure, happy at university? What would you say to these questions? They're asking if they can meet you so they can talk to you about their child coming to university. So I will give you a copy of the letter and you can have a look, see if it gives you some ideas about what to expect when they arrive. These people here are going to be enroll as the parents. And so they will come into your office and you will meet them, talk to them. So you'll have to decide how you set that up when they come in, when they arrive. But also just, what do you think, first of all, about this letter? Does it tell you any idea, give you any idea about what they're coming for or what their concerns might be? And then decide how you prepare yourselves for that visit. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello.
It's not very easy to find a place, but luckily...
It didn't say visitors, it says, what did it say? Students. Well, we're not students, actually.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah,
for sure.
You know what they do? They like give the...
No, it's not. They said it's fine.
It's okay.
Take a seat, please.
Thank you very much.
So first of all, you're very welcome. I don't know whether you saw our video, but it is all about you being welcome in here. And I mean, we've got some folk here who can have a chat this afternoon, see how we're doing. But first of all, have a quick drink from there because it's nice. It's a nice bit of coffee.
She's 15, and I know normally she wouldn't go in, but she's on this, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's for people who are very, very high intellect, and she's been offered a place at your university. She's very young.
Yes, she's only 50.
First, most of the people are having maybe social problems. Most of the people are shy. I am one of them. I was shy when I was a teenager.
Still and silent for a moment, as if they're frozen and they can't hear or speak at the moment. The rest of you, can you just have a moment together to talk together about how is it going? How difficult is it? Are there any things that we should try? Should we say anything differently to these people? Maybe just have a think about, is Anna the problem, or are they the problem? And if they're the problem, I mean, you can reassure them, can you get through to them? I mean, do they need to be able to let go more of Anna? Just have a moment while these roles are still and frozen, just to talk about how's it going. Check in with each other about how it's going, whether you want to try anything different. Okay, just a moment. Back into it, please. Bring the people back to life. Back into it.
Age range that people start studying here?
Usually people start at 17, 18.
You know, like in the democracy, the possibility that another person, maybe you or maybe Thomas, another student, come with your mother and with Anna.
How the others are in age.
Well, how difficult they found it to talk to those parents and persuade them, but also if they feel they could say what really they think the heart of the problem is. Is it about the child's needs? Are they really very difficult to overcome? Is it about the parents? What is the real core of the problem for you as you see it?
It was mainly the overprotectiveness from the parents. Not necessarily that the school couldn't provide, that they still have to accept that Anna is going away and not be living in their house with them.
I see. So was it a case of whatever answers you gave, there was still this protectiveness and anxiety there? That's very difficult to get through that, I think. Yes, that's right. Can we hear from this group? Was it difficult?
Well, they were difficult, to be honest. They were very difficult.
Why were they difficult?
I think they were, they were talking in German between themselves, so we weren't quite sure what they were saying to each other.
But we caught them on the hop because one of our team's German as well.
Yeah. But he was very professional. And also we wanted to encourage them to bring Anna to the university.
Yes, we are not sure that if Anna exists.
They said she couldn't come. They wanted to arrange everything. So I think that was a big problem, wasn't it? That yeah, they were very domineering, maybe.
Okay, so but they did say in the letter I know about me. So did they explain what problem they think Anna has?
Yeah.
They said something like about she needs a dog that she feels comfortable, and also like a mentor she can talk to, and she gets like panic attacks.
Interesting. Yeah. So it's not quite clear, is it what exactly that is caused by?
We had a father with Anna, he said she had a social phobia. She will not go out of the house alone, only with her mother. And we made up some ideas how we could get in contact with her via FaceTime and we have a graduated student.
I was like the old student who was graduated, and I could contact her or share my experiences and maybe like go to school with her, like because she couldn't be alone, and like with her mother, just to show how my life was as an old student. Yeah.
So did this work? Did this help, do you think?
Yeah, the conversation was almost over, but I think there were like some things was still not really, yeah, we were not really convinced the father, but I think we are maybe almost there. I don't know.
It sounds like a big problem to overcome if someone has social phobia. So is his attitude a problem, or do you think that this is such a sort of, his concerns are reasonable, legitimate, I suppose? What do you think? Do you think he is overprotective or not?
No, I don't think he was overprotective, because really saw he wanted to help her, and it's not that we had options, and he was really like, we could try it, so it's not that he say like directly no or something.
I'm open. I'm open your ideas.
Yeah.
But we didn't meet the mother.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Now from the visitors, whether the teams were able to reassure them or allay some of their concerns.
I'm very delighted by their energy, because all the team members are very willing and enthusiastic to help me for the situation. So I have the opinion that I must trust them, because they are very, let's say, they have the empathy, and they reflect that they give importance to my problem. So I need to have other interviews frequently with them. So I think day by day this problem could be solved by their support.
Okay, so it sounds like they did a good job, and you
Yeah.
like their empathy, and
Yeah.
you like their recognition that it's a difficult problem.
So, addition, I could say that it's the right place that I'm visiting.
Thank you.
I think we were really properly difficult parents. Proper helicopter parents.
And as parents, what would you have said in that situation? Speaking as the parent.
I think we, in the beginning, we were quite happy that like one of the team knew about therapy dogs, so they knew that they existed. They didn't think we were crazy in the beginning, but then I think they were a bit, as a parent, maybe we thought they were a bit, they were struggling with us, not that she couldn't speak English, so they struggled with that a little bit, I think. Because I felt like we were saying something that they didn't know what we were saying, I think. So, yeah, I think it was interesting, because we also weren't completely sure, and I think it's often like that, you don't know what really was wrong with the young woman. So yeah, I think they did a good job, but I could tell also that they were a bit not sure that the girl really had as much of a problem than we thought. You know, that we were actually overprotective. I could sense that. And my wife, she said then that the Liti never looked at her, only at me. So she felt uncomfortable by that.
Because I'm sure that's always a problem.
Yeah.
If you're thinking the parents are overprotective, then how do you handle that?
How do you do that?
How do you do that? To get through to them and not make them feel, oh, they don't understand us or something.
Very good.
Well, I suppose, I mean, they did listen to us, didn't they? Really. You know, to be fair to them, they weren't bad, really, were they?
No, we
I
were.
mean, I thought they were going to be worse, actually. Because you know what these universities are like. They just like, you know, they like it when you've got a grant and they want somebody in there and get the money, you know. But anyway,
No, but
they did give us time.
Yes.
But you know, I'm still a bit bothered because they said bring Anna in, but there's so many of them.
No, but they said, Mum, that they're going to split the group and they're going to have a smaller group talking to her.
Yes, I know, but you know, I just got the impression, I may be wrong, but I got the impression they thought that we ought to, you know, let go of her a bit. And I think I do let go of her quite a lot.
We do. We definitely
do.
We're not holding her anyway.
No, she went down the shop the other day for me, and she.
Oh yeah, and she came
got the
back.
milk, she came
was
back.
fine
Yeah.
with it.
So I mean, I don't see that. That's, you know, I just think that's a bit of a. I just worried about that, really. You know, because
But she's keen. She's keen
to go. She's keen to go, but we know Anna. They don't know her like we know her.
I think.
Do you know what I mean?
I think.
Freeze.
Yes, we struggled a lot.
I can understand your struggle. Yes, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I think you'd have. At the end of dealing with these parents, you might need therapy yourself.
We need our therapy dog.
Need a therapy dog.